Today is a crazy day for Shiba Inu. Trillions of Shiba Inu have been accumulated. Whales are getting out of control. People are celebrating. And here's the crazy part. Blackrock just stepped in and cleared the air. This could be really massive for Shiba Inu. Is this the dream run we're waiting for? Or is this something else? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. What is going on with Shiba Inu right now? The price has been all over the place, soaring one moment, dipping the next. In just the last 24 hours, we've seen some of the wildest swings, and it's been keeping traders on the edge of their seats. It's crazy because just 2 days ago, Shiba Inu had an explosive rally, pushing past key levels and wiping out previous losses. The excitement was through the roof. And today, the market is playing a different game. And here's the thing. Even with all this turbulence, Shiba Inu didn't stay down for long. The recovery was quick, showing just how strong the momentum is. This kind of price action isn't just random. It's a sign of serious interest and demand. When a crypto asset bounces back this fast, it means there are plenty of buyers ready to step in and keep the fire burning. And if you've been watching the Shiba Inu community, you know the energy is electric. The community is buzzing, traders are throwing out wild predictions, and diamond-handed holders? They're just enjoying the ride, knowing what's coming next. The sentiment isn't just hopeful, it's confident. This kind of movement, while intense, is exactly what sets up the next big leg up. Shiba Inu isn't just another crypto, it's a force, and it's making waves. Now, hold on. I know this has already been a wild ride, but something even crazier just happened today. And trust me, you might not be ready for this. Trillions of Shiba Inu have been moving around, stirring up the market in a big way. This is actually getting out of hand. What does this mean? Who's behind it? Well, stay tuned because I'll break it all down later in the video. But first, let's talk about what an analyst just revealed about where Shiba Inu could be headed next. According to TradingView's latest insights, Shiba Inu has officially broken out of a key price channel, and that could open the doors for even bigger gains. Analyst Asadrizvi pointed out that the first major milestone on this climb is a move toward the mid-teens in price. And if momentum holds strong, we could see it pushing toward the 20s. Of course, the road up isn't completely smooth. There are a few barriers along the way. Those technical resistance levels that traders keep an eye on. The big ones? Moving averages. Right now, these are sitting above the price, acting like supply walls. But here's the key takeaway. If Shiba Inu manages to break past these levels, that's when things could really take off. And this analyst isn't just talking about small moves. He's predicting a massive 154% surge, bringing Shiba Inu back to the high 30s, close to its December peak. That was a level where the rally hit a ceiling last year, but if it breaks this time, we're looking at a whole new ballgame. So buckle up, because if this analysis plays out, we might be witnessing the start of something huge. Now here's the thing. It's not just Shiba Inu's price making waves today. Something even bigger is happening. The whales? They're back. Despite all the recent sell-offs, new data shows that these massive holders are moving again, and they aren't playing small. Etherscan has tracked some jaw-dropping transfers, with single transactions pushing 25.5 billion of Shiba Inu across wallets. And it doesn't stop there. Huge amounts have been pulled from exchanges, including one mind-blowing withdrawal in early January that saw tens of trillions of tokens leave in a single day. More followed in February and March, with trillions moving off exchanges. Now, normally, when this happens, it's a good thing. It lowers the amount of Shiba Inu available for quick selling and helps keep the price stable. But here's the twist. Even with all these massive withdrawals, the price has still taken a hit, sliding over the past couple of months. So, what's really going on? Are whales buying up the dip, or are they just shifting funds around? Well, whale activity in Shiba Inu isn't just a one-way street. Some days we see massive inflows, signaling accumulation. Other times, just as quickly, those tokens are moving back out, creating sell pressure. One day, billions pour in, hinting at fresh buying interest. Then weeks later, a chunk of it flows back out. It's a constant game of positioning. What this tells us is that whales aren't just holding. They're actively managing their stacks, redistributing tokens based on market conditions. They're not necessarily locking in for the long haul, but they're also not abandoning ship. This level of movement suggests something big is brewing. And if history tells us anything, when whales get this active, it usually means a major move is just around the corner. Now, here's something even crazier. In accordance to whale movements, massive transactions have absolutely skyrocketed. New data shows that the number of huge Shiba Inu transactions, those worth at least 6 figures, just exploded. We're talking about a 197% surge in just one day. On March 20th, as Shiba Inu fought its way back up to retest a key price level, whales went all in, moving a mind-blowing 7 trillion Shiba Inu in a single day. That's over 7 trillion tokens shifting hands, worth nearly $100 million at the time. And guess what? That's more than double the volume from the previous day. This kind of activity isn't just random. It's a major signal. When whales start making moves on this scale, it usually means they're positioning for something big. They don't just throw this kind of money around for no reason. They see what's coming, and they're getting ready. And look at what happened when this was going down. Shiba Inu was making a move, climbing back to test that psychological price level. This isn't just a coincidence. When you combine skyrocketing whale activity with a surging price, it's clear. Something huge is brewing. If this momentum holds, we could be looking at the beginning of Shiba Inu's next big breakout. The whales are here, the volume is pumping, and history tells us that when this kind of action kicks in, things can move fast. Now, here's the thing. Something massive also just dropped, and the community is buzzing. Blackrock, one of the biggest financial giants out there, just made a huge statement. And trust me, this could change everything. BlackRock just revealed that Ethereum ETFs aren't performing as well as expected. Why? No staking. But here's the kicker. The SEC is leaning pro-crypto, and approval for staking could be right around the corner. And when that happens, Ethereum is set to explode. Now, why does this matter for Shiba Inu? Simple. Shiba Inu runs on Ethereum. When Ethereum pumps, it brings the entire ecosystem with it, including Shiba Inu. We've seen this before. Every time Ethereum makes a major move, Shiba Inu follows with even bigger gains. And here's what's really exciting. Shiba Inu isn't just another token. It's one of the biggest names in Ethereum's ecosystem. When Ethereum ETFs start surging, when institutional money starts flowing in, Shiba Inu won't be sitting on the sidelines. It will ride the wave. And let's talk about what this means for price. Shiba Inu is still sitting at levels where major breakouts have happened before. The supply is tightening, the whales are accumulating, and history shows that these conditions set the stage for life-changing gains. We've seen this story before. When Shiba Inu moves, it moves fast. The last time it had a parabolic run, it created millionaires overnight. And now, the pieces are falling into place for another massive move. Now, looking at the long term, Shiba Inu's future is shining bright, and the community knows it. Even through all the ups and downs, Shiba Inu stands strong, just like Lucy, the lead marketer, pointed out in her latest tweet. She said it best. Real ones stay, the rest were never meant to. And she's right. Through every dip, every shakeout, every bit of noise in the market, Shiba Inu keeps pushing forward. The weak hands come and go, but those who understand what's really happening, they stay. They see the vision. They know what's coming. Look at everything happening right now. Whales are moving. Ethereum is setting up for a breakout, and Shiba Inu is right at the center of it all. The market might be unpredictable in the short term, but long term, the direction is clear. The Shiba Inu ecosystem is growing, the supply is tightening, and history has shown that when things line up like this, big moves follow. The ones who hold through it all, the ones who truly believe, they're the ones who win. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then
New all-time high is on the horizon. How does that sound? I am pretty sure just one thought of it makes you excited. But what if I told you that there's a potential to triple the expectations? The Shiba Inu would literally explode in price. But recent discovery proves that it actually might be more than possible. And all of this because of one little detail we haven't been paying attention to. What a shame. But what is it about? And why should we be excited? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. In the past 7 days, more than 17 trillion Shiba Inu tokens have been moved, catching everyone's attention due to the significant increase in volatility. This massive movement is like a tidal wave in the world of cryptocurrency. To put it into perspective, 17 trillion tokens represent a huge portion of Shiba Inu's circulating supply, making this activity impossible to ignore. Such a large transfer of tokens often raises eyebrows because it can signal that the Shiba Inu is in a good place. What if it's not? Well, let me explain. A big shift in the market. When so much of a cryptocurrency is moved in a short period, it usually means that something big is happening behind the scenes. This could be anything from large holders or whales making strategic moves to potential changes in the market sentiment. With on-chain activity surging like this, many people are hopeful that a bullish trend might be on the horizon for Shiba Inu in the upcoming week. Recently, Shiba Inu's price has shown significant volatility, with charts indicating regular testing of support and resistance levels. This pattern suggests that Shiba Inu is in a consolidation phase, which means it's gathering momentum before making a significant move. This behavior makes people feel that a crucial shift is about to happen. It's like watching a calm before the storm. Everything is quiet, but you can sense that something big is on the way. Imagine standing by the shore and noticing the waves getting stronger and more frequent. You know a big wave is coming, but you can't tell exactly when or how powerful it will be. Investors are in a similar situation, feeling the anticipation and preparing for Shiba Inu to make its next big move. But here's something interesting. Even though 17 trillion Shiba Inu tokens were moved in the last 7 days, the price doesn't reflect this activity. In fact, Shiba Inu's price is down by 7% during the same period. This contradiction has people scratching their heads. Normally, such a large movement of tokens would be expected to have a significant impact on the price. When this much activity is happening, it's a good sign that Shiba Inu is going to have a significant impact on the price, especially with high trading volumes. Prices usually go up or down more dramatically. But seeing a 7% drop instead of a rise or a major change is puzzling to many investors. This situation leaves people wondering what's going on behind the scenes. They question whether this massive transfer is a strategic move by big players, or if there are other factors at play that aren't immediately visible. It's like expecting a big gig. Wave to hit the shore after seeing the tide rise, but then the water suddenly calms down in a second. Instead, this unexpected turn of events keeps everyone guessing about what might happen next. One of the factors that might have contributed to this unexpected price drop is the rising rumors and negativity towards the Shiba Inu development team. You might remember that they launched a lot of projects back in the day. But now, with no recent updates, people are losing hope and faith in the team. This happens because in the crypto world, trust and confidence play a huge role. When a team launches new projects, it creates excitement and optimism. But when there are no updates or progress reports, investors start to worry. They begin to doubt whether the team can deliver on their promises. And this doubt can lead to selling off their tokens, driving the price down. From an ethical point of view, it's understandable why people feel this way. They invested their money based on the promise of future developments. When those developments don't happen or aren't communicated, it feels like a broken promise. Transparency and consistent communication from the development team are crucial to maintaining trust. Without it, rumors and negativity can easily spread, causing further damage to the project's reputation and value. And one of the projects at the center of the hate and discussions was Shiba Inu's Metaverse project. The last major update for the project came in March 2024, when Lucy shared a sneak peek into the progress made on Shiba Inu Metaverse. Since then, the community hasn't received many updates about the project. This lack of information stirred speculation that the team might have forgotten about the Metaverse project. With growing concerns about the lack of updates, Shiba Inu's marketing lead, Lucy, addressed the issue in a Twitter post today. According to Lucy, the less information disclosed about the Metaverse project now, the more impactful the next revelation will be when it's unveiled. And this approach actually quite makes sense. By keeping details under wraps, the team can build anticipation and ensure that when they do reveal new information, it has a bigger impact. Tactic often used to create suspense and excitement, making the eventual announcement feel like a significant event rather than just another update. Lucy ended her tweet with the phrase, "This suggests that even though the team hasn't shared any updates about Shiba Inu Metaverse, they are actively working on it behind the scenes." This is reassuring for investors and supporters who have been worried about the project's future. Hearing this is good news because it restores some confidence. It shows that the team is aware of the community's concerns and is strategically planning their next move. This kind of communication is a good thing. This kind of communication helps to rebuild trust and can reinvigorate interest in the project, potentially leading to positive movements in the token's value. In addition, Lucy has often taken to the X social media platform to address the Shiba Inu community about those spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt about Shiba Inu and its developer team. Instead of suggesting a confrontational approach, Lucy proposes a peaceful and calm solution. In her tweets, Lucy advises the global Shiba Inu army on how to react to FUD and those who are interested in Shiba Inu. Attacking Shiba Inu. Her advice is simple. Do nothing. Let the fudders be, she recommends. Don't let them get to you. Be yourself. Choose positivity and positive things will happen. She also shared her personal approach, saying, "I simply forget they exist and leave them to their fate." This advice encourages the community to stay focused on their goals and not be distracted by negativity, promoting a positive and constructive atmosphere within the Shiba Inu community. And it looks like this approach has worked. The hate seems to have stopped, and Shiba Inu has stopped falling in price. As of now, it appears to be pretty stable, with the price remaining flat over the last 24 hours.